Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Justin Jefferson. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First and 10 from the 43. From the shotgun, McCarthy has him on the quick hitter. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Short pass brought in. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
One yard, all that's needed. This is third and inches. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Shamrocks, nothing.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
For the Vikings.
Jaden Reed to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jaden Reed on the return. They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting this drive with a design run. And this is brought to a stop at let's say the 34-yard line there. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First and 10, Murray. Left side, into the hands of McBride. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. From the gun, it's Murray. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's down inside the... before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Throw right side. Caught by Wilson. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That one gains 7. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Going on 1st down. Here's Murray. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. First time this game they've looked to him. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Murray on 3rd down. And the incompletions continuing to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as the defender knocks it away. Now it's 4th down. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Pinheiro's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. On the move, headed right. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Abonikanda now up the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
All set to go now from the 35. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slider practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Running left side by Jefferson. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. More from this one right after this. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Dump off caught by his back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They'll air it out on 3rd. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up. So here's Jack Brownie to punt this one away. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. You are not going to see a better punt than that. He picked the perfect angle, and it flies out of bounds at the 1. No chance at a return. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of his own end zone, here's Murray. He'll put everything he's got behind it. Intended for a lead, but it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about a safety. And those defenders...
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off on Will Johnson.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, with a whole lot of excitement in between.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Go right side, and McBride has it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 from the 43. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you'll be throwing interceptions.
They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Oh, back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. But just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
McCarthy throwing on this 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. It'll be Jack Browning to kick it away. The punt heads towards the sideline, not returnable. Well done. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Third and long for him here. He's got it complete to Reed. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs. All set now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Murray setting up to throw. He's trying to push the field. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete. Second and 10 now. Murray to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the
One intended for Trey McBride. So now it's going to be third and long.
Third down and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Again, it's Murray to throw. Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown. The Shamrocks take a second quarter lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Going after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Shamrocks push their lead to 3.
Vikings 7. Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
They're on the 25-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. The shotgun, they'll get it to him inside. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So second and 6 awaits on the other side. And we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Dublin after this. This is second and 6 coming up. Another carry for him. He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now. Vikings out of the hurry up. Meet everyone back to the line. Going on third, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Jack Brownie on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
They'll take over. First down and 10.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That is complete. McBride on the slant. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. First and 10.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Now Kyler. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though, made it to 46. Third down. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. Third down, 1 yard to go. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So the false start makes this a far tougher call now, 3rd and 6. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's got McBride complete. And the this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. Hauled in again, it's McBride. And they make the stop, I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing again, Murray. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Vikings 7.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Reed. This makes it up to the 25.
These guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. The give to Gibbs to start the third. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Kyler throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Really paid for it. It's 4th down. The Shamrocks have their punt team out there now. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. This one taken in.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. A pickup of 17. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Play action, McCarthy. Outright, Cooper's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Second down. McCarthy to pass. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Shamrocks are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him and ends with a touchdown. They're getting everyone set. They're going for two here. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another two more to that lead. 19, Vikings 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff.
Set to kick off.
Fielded at the 7. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Running this one left. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the third. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Chased out to his right. Checks it down to Gibbs. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Murray. McBride snags another one. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Designed to look for Murray. Has some daylight through the 40. Now here he goes, down drive this one down to the 37. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
He's not able to escape. His own read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Here's Kyler to throw. He's going deep. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense, and this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
On first down, they'll run. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 14-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll give up the gut to Amani Conda. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Rolling left, buying some time. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
First down, Vikings.
On the carry, this is Amani Conda. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
McCarthy to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Again, McCarthy to throw. Getting out to his left. Has a big strike to Addison. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Working quickly here.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Vikings first down.
They'll try and punch it in. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
They go to him again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Fifth DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal. Back to throw it. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He falls to the pass rush on 4th and goal. That defense coming through, forcing a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. He's loaded another one up. That's complete inside the 35. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Shamrocks take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Shamrocks push the lead up to 12.
Shamrocks 26, Vikings 14. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. On play action now. McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. Escapes out to the left. And the coverage is too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Third and long for him here. Hits it through the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. McCarthy hit. He lost the football. But fortunately, possession. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. McCarthy looking to throw. It's his running back. He's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And send a receiver left. There's McCarthy on 1st and 10. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Just like the last play, Cooper has it. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Vikings out of the hurry-up. Need everyone back to the line. Throwing now. He rolls to his right. That's the line he's going to run for it. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11. And the Vikings, 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Vikings out of the hurry-up. Need everyone back to the line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. It's 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown, and there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And they've got it. They come through with the recovery. That should win this game.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. First plays a design run. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. They'll toss it to Gibbs. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. He's back to throw. He's got McBride complete. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's the design line. Murray has it. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Shamrocks as we say so long from Dublin.